forgot. All right. All right, we're back. Okay, the only thing I did off camera was to make that thumbnail for the last like video that I made. But all right. There we go. Not sure how much you guys gonna hear from the game. There we go. Okay, so that's how much you guys gonna hear. Okay, so we're still trying to make this. And oh yeah, that's right. We're waiting for this to be done. Wait, are we? Hold on. I don't think I thought about this correctly. Okay, yeah, no, we're still gonna wait for that. Okay, so what do we currently got right now? We're currently waiting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we just need one more. Okay. All right. In fact, there was something right here, and I don't remember what it was. I feel like there was something right here. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know what I want to do right now. I completely forgot. I was like, yes. I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, something I found out is that like this is a completely easy thing to find out, but I didn't know this until like I was bored, so I decided to like listen to like someone's stream, but play like this, not this one, but the other one that the other like Flat Empire thing I got. Um, but you can, but he picks those up. He picks them up. I figured that out, and I'm trying to figure out like what forgot that that guy was there. Huh. Okay. I don't know what hit me. By the way, I don't really know how long this is going to be. I'm probably going to like something was hitting me. Okay, how are we doing? Okay. So I have an entire like new thing of what I should probably do. Also, I'm trying to figure out like where are these guys. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're trying to. Apparently, we had a chicken jockey here. I'm gonna take that actually, and we're gonna take this and take this. There we go. Okay, we're trying to get like a bunch of zombies here. We're trying to also get like a bunch of we're trying to like get some iron from this or gold, iron, what have you. Okay, so yeah, we're trying to get as much as we can from this. How are we doing? Take that, take that. Put that there. Okay. And I'm gonna take this chicken and I'm gonna eat it right now. What was I gonna do? Eat this, heal up. We're gonna turn all of this into bone meal. Turn all that into bone meal. And I'm gonna toss this and toss this. Let's get some more. Hopefully we'll get some how many swords do I have? I don't have any swords. Okay. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to take that as well. And I'm going to stand over here, and I'm going to take this and take that, take this, and then eat it. And then we're going to eat this. I'm going to go and mine one more block of cobblestone. Doing this will spawn more mobs. Being up here will do that. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Things will be good in a bit. Let me just. There we go. There we go. There. Do we have any? I'm simply just gonna do this just so I can have something to give him. Oh yeah, that's what those chests are for. Okay. Actually, hold on. Wait. How are we doing on the lava? Nothing right now. Okay. Okay, nothing on the lava right now. There we go. Okay. Boom. Anyway, what was I doing? Okay, anyway. Let's give him all of this. Just to give him all of this. There. Now we're back. Hey, I got more for you. Oh, don't worry about me. You can take all of this. You can take all of this. Don't worry about me. I can get so much more. I can easily get so much more. In fact, doing this actually is getting me more. Giving you all of this is actually making mob spawn so I can get more of this. I don't, there was this old Minecraft animation a long time ago. I don't know if it was College Humor that did this or I don't know who did it. But there was this what's it called? What was it called? I don't remember. I don't know if it like Activision or something protesters in Minecraft that were like yelling at this guy to that he's not doing good on the server because he's making like mountains into his house and all that stuff. And he's like, how else am I supposed to do that? Like, you have 5 other houses, and it's like a whole bunch of things. And then he shows him his Minecraft, and he shows him his mob spawner, and they're like, no, this cannot stand it. And they blow up the mob spawner because it's like, there, you can be free now. You don't have to suffer anymore or shit like that. Only for the creeper that they quote unquote saved to explode. And I'm like, honestly, this can be attested to things in real life about this, where they what's it called? Where they'll be like, no, we need to stop this cruelty from happening. It's horrible that they're doing this and stuff like that. And then they'll like quote unquote free whatever they think is like imprisoned, only for whatever the person, creature, whatever, or animal wants free immediately to wreak havoc. I'm sorry, is he carrying like a bow? Okay. Like, and there's actually a certain point in what's it called? In Madagascar that kind of touches up on this topic, where um Marty, what is that his name? Marty, what was his name? The zebra. Hold on, what's the zebra's name? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Marty. Marty, the what's it called? The zebra. He and the gang see this little duckling, and they're like, "Oh shit, this little guy's gonna die out here. Here, let's go and free him and set him send him to like where his home is, so so he'll be safe." And so they put him into the water, and they're like, "Fine, okay, good, he'll be fine in the water." Only for the little duckling to immediately be killed by a crocodile or alligator or whatever. Someone's gonna get mad at me and say, actually, it was insert bullshit here of a response. That is what I say to that. But like, it's like you think that you're saving them, but in reality, what you're doing is you're making their death come quicker. You're making their death come quicker. And this actually happens to a lot of people who think that they're actually, and this actually goes to not just that, but it's a specific genre of people who think that they're helping, but in reality they're not. Why did I put this here? Oh yeah. Well, to my knowledge, you're completely fine where you are. Which one will I get? Which one will I get first? To the Nether first, or all the gold here first? We'll see. This is how it is. This is literally just how most of this is. We're gonna get to the Nether, and we're gonna. Okay, we got more iron. That's good. That's honestly good. Okay, well let's go up there. Well, actually, let's go to sleep first. First, let me eat. Now let's go to sleep. There we go. Okay, once we're done with this, then that's gonna. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that I. Oh fuck! I don't have any. Okay, hold on. Spawning more by doing this. Okay. You know, I once knew this kid back when I was in Scouts, who honestly, this kid, I don't know what his problem was with me, but he was the type of kid who would say something extremely stupid, but when somebody would call him out on it, he would just say, "Oh, well, yeah, obviously it sounds stupid when you say it," or some shit like that. I really don't know what his problem was with me because he targeted me a lot. He targeted me a lot and a lot of shit like this. And thing is, this wasn't just like, it wasn't just me. Like other people like saw this and were like, I don't know why he's like this to you. I didn't know what his problem was. I did not know why he hated me so much. But there was a certain but back to the thing where he would do like really dumb shit, and it wouldn't even be dumb shit. It would also be stuff that would just make you say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And this story is actually a good example of exactly that because like I've mentioned before. I don't know if on specifically just a YouTube channel on a video on a YouTube channel before I started on Twitch, or if I have already mentioned this on Twitch, but when I was in Scouts, we went and did something called a 50-mile hike, where we went to a place called Philmont. And that place, you go into like the back country, and you go for about like 6 to maybe 8 days, maybe, to go for 50 miles, maybe 10 days, who knows? For let's say 6 to 8 days, okay, 6 to 8 days. I'm sorry, what? Wait, where's the wood in this one? Ah, I see you. Don't think that you can escape me. Ha! Okay. And and here's what happens. You go there, and you spend the night at the base camp where they have like the order of operations where they go and are like, okay, let's see, do you have any medication? Okay, do you have any allergies? Okay, okay, got it. And they just do like all the assessment where they give you the food for the first half of it, and then they'll give you the rest of the food on the second half because there's a checkpoint at some point. This kid, his name was Marcello. What he decided to do is show us videos while while like the first day we're there the first day at base camp where we're there getting like the rundown of how things work over here in Philmont, and and there's like a convenience store where you can get, there's like a gift shop, also a convenience store where you can go and buy some ice cream or some candy, some stuff, all that stuff. And the guy who and the guide who is there is also telling us like things that we can expect to see on this hike. And while we're there for the first day, before we go to sleep in the tents at the base camp, this kid Marcello does does this thing that he thinks makes him look cool. He thought made him look cool, but it was one of those things that someone would do and they're like, "Hey, look at this," and it makes you say, "What the fuck?" And he showed us a video of dogs being tortured. I'm not joking. Like, my brother can even attest to this. Honestly, wish I could even call up the other guys that were also with us because he showed them as well. And like, I didn't even want to look at that, and I swear he had that smug expression, just basically saying, "Well, if you can't handle it, then obviously you're weak," or some shit like that. Because that was the type of person that he did. He was honestly pretty sure he was a sociopath. Pretty sure he was a sociopath. I tried telling my parents about that later, and I swear the only, like, this was back when I was like younger. I swear, like, anytime something like that happens, your first instinct is to go and tell like an adult, tell the parents. You want to know what the response was anytime I told anybody about this? oh, well, yeah, he just has some issues. That's it. This is not issues. This is a serial killer in the making. What do you mean he has some issues? Why are you brushing it off as it's just some issues? If I know anything about if I know anything about serial killers, this is a person watching dogs or animals being tortured is a serial killer in the making. That's literally one of the signs for a serial for a yet to be serial killer is torturing animals or watching animals being tortured and finding pleasure out of it. This guy was smiling the entire way through. I talked to my parents about that like a few years later, and my mom was like, "Yeah, I don't know what it was with that kid," and I'm still thinking, I think I do know what it was. If some people start going missing in El Paso, I think I know who. I think I know why. But like, for some reason, nobody did anything about this kid. Because once again, he was the type of kid who would like say some dumb shit, and then if you were trying to call him out on it, he would just like just say, it's fine." Well, of course it's dumb when you say it. Because it wasn't. Because here's one of the dumb things that he would say. He came in and he was like so smug about this. He was like, "Hey guys, I got this cool riddle for you. If you want to hear it, it's so awesome. It is really genius. I just thought of this." And this was at summer camp. This was at summer camp. He said this to the entire troop. It's like, okay, yeah, let's hear it. And he was like, okay, if I'm a moose and they're a moose and that person's a moose and they're a moose, is that person over there a moose? And someone's like, yes. And they're like, no, 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 they're not a moose. Okay, now let's try again. I'm a moose, that person's a moose, that person's a moose, they're a moose, he's a moose. Is that person over there a moose? No. No, yes, they are. And nobody can figure it out. And he was like, if I say if, then it means you're not. But if I don't, it means you are. And it was really stupid. It was really dumb. There's another one, and I'm not saying it's dumb because no one's gonna get it. I'm saying they're dumb because people will immediately realize what you're doing. Like if you do this like about 2-3 times, people are immediately gonna figure out what you're doing. There's another one where he's like, if I have an invisible hat and I give it to this person, and then they give it to them, and they give it to them, who has the invisible hat? And some random person will be like, that person has the hat, and they're like, no, you have the hat, and then we'll try it again, and the answer to who has the hat was always whoever whoever answered first, whoever talked first. That was the answer. All right, where's the thing? Like I really don't know what this kid's problem with. And the thing is like he would target me very often. Like for example, during that same 50-mile hike, the rest of the kids started singing. Rest of the kids started singing. He would then like there was what were their names? It was Steven, Jacob, him, and my brother and I. What would happen is that Steven would start singing, and, then Jacob would start singing, and then Marshall would start singing. My brother is all the way in the back with like the adults. I was the guy who was supposed to like keep the adults and everyone else together, make sure everyone would go together. This guy and this kid did not listen to me at all, and then wonder why no one was together. I have more stories about this kid, by the way. Yeah. And he would start singing. My brother wouldn't really be in on this. He would just be there just with like talking with the adults. And then Marcello would start singing. Then I would start singing, and he would just look at me and be like, "Nobody is singing anymore." The moment I started singing, despite the fact that other people were clearly singing. I really don't understand what it was. Like the entire time, he just like hounded me. He was also the type of kid, like, also another point. In, actually, like every night we would try and start a fire because, well, we were camping, right? And every night the only 2 nights that we were actually successful in making a fire was what's it called? Was the first night and the last night. The first night and the last night. And this kid Marcello constantly kept on telling us is like we couldn't light a fire. The times that we couldn't light a fire, Marcello just kept on going at us like, "Wow, I can't believe you guys can't light a fire. Or you guys call yourself Boy Scouts." Keep in mind, this was the youngest of the group. This kid was the youngest of the group. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, why was he? Well, if he was the youngest, then why was he bullying you? Because he knew that I couldn't do shit about it. That's why. Yeah, he was after me because he knew that I couldn't do shit about it. I'm gonna decorate this. No, wait, what's that one tree by itself? I'm gonna decorate it. Because he knew that I couldn't do anything about it. That's why. Yeah. That's why he was always doing. That's why he was always after me. That's one of the reasons. Oops. Ah, we fucked up. Okay, guys, we fucked up. We have to do this again. And every night he would always say, "Oh wow, you guys call yourself Boy Scouts? You guys can't even light a fire." And we're like, "You know what? You try and light a fire." And either he would be like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." Either that, but though he did that almost every night, except for one, where we're like, "You know what? No, no, no. You keep telling us that we can't even light a fire and that we can't even be called Boy Scouts if we can't even light a fire. Why don't you light the fire?" He couldn't light the fire either. He couldn't light the fire. Keep in mind, now I just want everyone to know, let it be known that every time we tried to light the fire, it was very moist. Like, there was a lot of, it was either raining or it was extremely moist, and we could not light the fire. Not to mention that he and my brother were partners in this because you had to had a buddy. I was the only one that didn't, and I think that's why he targeted me most of the time. And my brother and him were partnered up, and Marcello kept on complaining every single day about how heavy. Whenever like we sat down for snacks or what's it called, or lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, to set up camp, the works. He would always complain that he was carrying the most, and how heavy the what's it called, how heavy the tent was. You want to know something? The tent was being carried by my brother. Now, how heavy his backpack was, that's a different story. What happened was that he kept on complaining that he was carrying too much and that I wasn't carrying enough. So at one point, we all just stopped, took a break, and we're like, okay, you know what? We're gonna look in everyone's backpack. Let's just divvy this up so that way we can let's divide it up so we're all carrying equal amounts. And he's like, yeah, and he has like this expression on his face, like to say, okay, good. Now Sammy's gonna be carrying more than he already is. Because if I wasn't carrying a lot, we look in everyone's backpack, and guess who's carrying the fucking most? Me. I'm carrying everyone's breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the rest of the week. Everyone else is carrying like their lunch and dinner for that day. Marcello, on the other hand, isn't even carrying any of the food, and he doesn't even have that much in his backpack. My backpack was the heaviest. Anyway, I'm gonna end that story there of all of that because I'm not gonna should probably go to sleep so I can because I'm kind of shaking with rage about this guy already. People are always like, "Well, why don't you just walk away from them?" That's the problem with bullies is that it's easier said than done to just walk away because the person's just always just gonna follow you. Person is just gonna follow you. That's the problem with a lot of people. Okay, let's see. Where is our? I was really hoping that I would get a lot of gold while I was waiting. Maybe we'll get some iron. Maybe. I should probably check to see if probably check to see if like the what's it called? Lava's ready. Let's see if the lava's ready. I'm gonna stand right here. Eat. Okay, let's go. Let's go up. Probably should do that. How are we doing, by the way? Looks like we're doing pretty good. Also, I'm currently editing some videos right now, and well, one of them is currently uploading. I have another video of which I am also going to edit. I'm also gonna make another video off of this. Another Sky Empire video off of this. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Now we are waiting for that to be done. Wow, we are really you know, I really wish that another can I make that? Please? No, I can't. Okay. I cannot. Okay. But I really wish that another guy would spawn. Okay. Wait, can I expand the can I expand that to be like one more? Can I expand this to be one more? Let me see. How much is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, nope. Cannot. Okay. Because I think I should probably keep the dirt. Maybe I should probably keep the dirt. Um, okay, so let's go back up here. We're gonna get ourselves some more cobblestone. Um, okay, yeah, let's get more cobblestone. Because I do want, because, you know, I made this so that way I can, okay, there we go. Well, I literally made this so that it wouldn't, go in there. Okay, so I get it more now. Okay. Okay. No, yeah, that definitely gets, it's definitely its own thing. Okay, so let's do this. Here. Okay, we got 40 of them. Okay, we're expanding the perimeter. Mandelbrot set a, what's it called? There we go. You know, I just remember that there was this map that I watched. I think it was Dan and Diamond Minecart play a long time ago. Long time ago. And there was a map that he was playing on that at a certain point in the map, there was a point where he had to put carpet down. Carpet down. No, but the carpet can like to figure out where he had to go. And oh yeah, by the way, I got this off Creative, by the way. I made that very clear on on one of these streams, by the way. Yeah. But there was a certain point where he had to put it on had to put the carpet on what's called what is it called? Oh, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. He had to figure out using the carpets where he had to go in the map by placing the carpets on slabs. Now, here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna show you how this couldn't work. Okay? Give me a second. Okay. Here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All of these from the top looks like that they are full blocks. Okay? Now if I'm to get this from the top down, you cannot tell that this is a slab, right? Maybe if it was like this. Maybe if it was like this, then you can tell it's a slab. But if it's on here, you cannot tell that this is a slab. And this is exactly how it was. This wasn't a code in thing. This wasn't like a code where there wasn't like a code in the map that made it that he can only place it on only slabs. Like I'm pretty sure you can do nowadays. Like this was back before people like got like really creative with like coding and redstone and all that stuff and command blocks. It was like back before all of that, or at least before it became extremely popular. So you want to know how he was able to figure out where he was supposed to go? He had to go into creative. And I've never made myself like my own. Actually, I did. I have made an adventure map, but it was extremely short. Not that much. Not that long. Extremely short, and not that much of a story to it because I didn't know how to do stories back then. I can do stories now, but like in terms of like actually making it into like an adventure, that's a completely different story. Oh, trust me, once we're able to get into the Nether, I'm gonna be able to make I'm gonna be able to make a what's it called? Make great. I'm gonna be able to make a what's it called? What is it called? What is it called? You know what? No, I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna record this now for its own video later. I swear, every time I like I'm about to edit it, anytime I edit a video, it becomes closer and closer to the most recent video I have published, or at least not published. Like it's not out yet. What's called scheduled? The most recent one I have scheduled. Like I don't know when this one's coming out, but the time at which I'm recording this, it is March 30th when I'm recording this. So it gets closer and closer to the release date of the most recent one that I have like published. Anyway, what I was saying is once I'm able to get to the Nether, I'm gonna be able to make like several like other redstone contraptions. And I'm also going to have more access to gold, which is kind of the reason I'm doing this. Okay, is one of the reasons I'm doing this. But what's it called? But I'm also doing, like, if I get like the gold before I get to Nether, that's fine. How much gold do I got anyway? Let me see. Well, let's go up here and start spawning more and more more and more zomboids. Oh yeah, that's right. If I'm pressing space, I go up faster. Okay, so right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Almost. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 more in order to make all 8. How are we doing on this? By the way, as I have mentioned in the last time I made like a Sky Empire video. I I stream this. I stream this the Sky Empire more than I do record it. So, like, for example, like this is like the last. I don't know how long this video is gonna be because I have about like 22 minutes left before I go to Bible study, and I might end this a bit earlier just so I can what's it called? Just so I can start getting ready. So I might end this a bit earlier, but that's why like. But the reason why but me doing that is the reason why, like, if you're watching just the videos on this and not the streams, that's why the videos seem like, because I went and looked back at the videos, like, it's like where the first one I do, there's not even like, it's barely even anything, like, while the day of which I'm recording this, the last one to come out was like all the way was like I had that spawner there, but the one right before that, the spawner that this place down here didn't even exist. The spawner was up here. The spawner was up here where this thing is now existing, and there was just a small sliver of that. Fuck. Hold on. And the only part of this that existed was just here, this one right here to there. That was it. It was largely just this point. Scam caller. Scam caller. Like, I don't I don't record this that often. No. Like, anything from like here, all the way to here did not exist. It was just this. So that's why there seems to be like a whole bunch of leaps and a whole bunch of leaps in what's it called? In in time. So my question is, why aren't you going to watch the streams? If you are wondering what happened in between between those videos, why aren't you going? My question is, why not go to the stream? That is basically my marketing ploy right now, is to go and watch my streams. is by just recording only part of the stream and then telling you to go and watch the full stream if you want to see the full thing. Is it working? I have no idea because I just recently started doing that, and those videos have not been uploaded yet. Those videos have not been uploaded. Oh, hey, we have almost completed the set. We've almost completed the set. All right. After I've cleared out this one, I'm how many more do I got? Okay. Oh, actually. Here we go. I got 2 extra. Okay. I'm gonna go up, after this, I'm gonna go up, have more spawn here. I swear, that zombie has been here this entire time. Not dying for some reason. Like, does he have, like, a diamond armor on? Does he have diamond armor on or something? There we go. Okay. There we go. Wait, did I, no. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. We're going up, up, up. This is a moment. I'm gonna get sued by literally the whatever company, whatever movie company made that song. You wanna know something? I'm kind of getting back at a lot of people for like singing songs over and over again. And the way how I'm doing it is by, like, songs that they love, but I'm singing the parodied version of it. Okay, also, I'm going to give I'm going to make, there. There we go. Now I'm going to get more carrots. And I am going to put this away. There we go. There. Perfect. I am going to go now and put this, while I'm waiting for that to be done. Because I have to keep on doing this over and over again. Would you like this? I gave him like a whole bunch of, by the way, at some point in the stream, I gave that guy like a whole bunch of in the stream that this is being recorded off of. This is being recorded off of. I gave that guy so much bone meal. Like, I took all of the bone meal that was in here and just gave it to him. Because yes. Also, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I see where we are now. Okay. I'm putting this away. I'm gonna put these 2 away. And just because we don't need this anymore, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna throw that and throw that out. I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. I'm gonna cook this. I like chicken. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go back down, and we're gonna go and slay more. Because, wait, hold on. Did it fill up? No, it did not. Here we go. Let's go. The skeleton's not there, which is great. But anyway, hello everyone. But yeah, I forgot to do the hello everyone. Welcome back to the Sky Empire. So yeah, I'm back. But yeah, we're back doing the Sky Empire. We're trying to get gold. We're trying to get to the Nether. Don't worry. Here's the thing. I did kind of make it so that these guys will be up there, the villagers. Don't worry, I did make it so that I haven't yet, but I will make it so that they what's it called? That they won't be. I will make it so that they won't be able to get into the Nether. Oh, I probably shouldn't have made it right there. I probably should have. Probably should have made it so that made it probably down here. I'm gonna have to make it so that they can't get it, that they can't get into it. I just realized I didn't do that, and I'm going to need to do that. Okay, and let's start healing this stuff. There we go. All right, let's go up and hope that more zombies spawn. So, or skeletons, because those guys seem to spawn in with the armor. So we're gonna. Okay, yeah, the moon's rising. Okay. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, let me out. Let me out. Um. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need one more. We need one more to make one what's it called? Make one hopper. To make one hopper. And then we're gonna do this. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let's go back down, and I might, actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna get off in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these guys right now. Actually, how'd you escape? How did you escape? How did you escape? Where did you come from? Why? Okay, hold on. We're gonna get rid of these guys right here, and then we'll start up on. And I'm gonna end the episode because I just realized what time it was, and I might need to start getting ready. I do plan on streaming, maybe I don't know if I plan on streaming actually. I was gonna say I do plan on streaming, but I probably don't. Okay. We're doing quite well. Come on, either drop. How? What are you wearing? Okay, and I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna put that down right there. I'm really hoping that another what's called some more lava has spawned in. There was a way for you to make an infinite lava source before the update of lava came up. Before the update where you can do this came. Okay, so no. The answer is no. Cannot do that. Okay, well, let's put stuff away. Let's just put some stuff away. Um 1, 2. Do I have one up here? Yes, I do. Okay, and there we go. Oh, I have two. I had two already. Okay. Okay. Putting this in here. And once this is done, we will, and once this, I'm pretty sure by the time this is gonna be completely filled up, we're gonna have at least one of these that connects to here. So I'll start being able to fill all this up. But then again, after that, we're also going to be having we're also going to have like a contraption here that will feed oh fuck, I don't have that actually. Wandering trader, I can still get one from a wandering trader. Yes, okay, yeah, we can still get that from a wandering trader. But then again, until then, we are going to need like a bunch of stuff. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. Show this to other people, recommend this to other people. Join a Discord. Link is in the description. I post when I'm going live in the Discord every time I go live, or at least I try to. And go and join Twitch because I stream more frequently on Twitch than I do on YouTube because sometimes OBS doesn't understand what YouTube is, and sometimes YouTube doesn't even understand what YouTube is. So I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.